When we go to purchase lipsticks or chapsticks, we need to differentiate between two kinds to see if we can buy them without a Hechsher. The one that has not a good taste, it has a foul taste, and those that has a flavor. It's very much found in the chapsticks that you have ones with flavor and you have the ones that are like a Vaseline type. The ones with a Vaseline type or without a flavor have no problem logically, because even if it would have something that's not kosher in them, since it's considered noten ta'am lifgam, the taste is foul, it's no good, therefore using such a thing in a way that you're not swallowing is allowed. Why is that? Because anything you put in your mouth usually needs to have a hechsher. But that's only midirabanan, even though you're spitting it out. It's called tasting. Tasting something is only a isur derabanan if you're tasting something that's asur. But if you have something that's a isur derabanan already, because it's foul, the taste is no good, and you're just putting it in your mouth and you're spitting it out, that's allowed. This is the way the Tzemach Tzedek says, this is the way the Arzei brings down, that's the way the Nodai B'Yehuda explains. So therefore, if you're using lipsticks or chapsticks that has a foul taste, there's no problem in that. The problem is when we use something that has a good taste. Many times, those good tasting chapsticks or lipsticks have something that's called tallow. The tallow is trefot mamash, and it comes from an animal. And the companies use around 40% of that in the item. And therefore, when one puts it around on her lips and then she eats, it gets on the food and she swallows it together with that isurim, those things that are forbidden to eat. Therefore, Belsky ruled that when you go to buy something like that, chapsticks or lipsticks, it has to have hechsher. But according to the way we're saying it right now, at least it's those that have a good tasting, that once you put it around your lips, you feel the taste in it. Together with that, once you swallow something that's good tasting, that's asur. But if it has a foul tasting, then you could be machshir, because we said that swallowing such a thing is only isur derabanan, and if I don't mean to swallow it, if I don't mean to taste it, that's not my intention, so then I don't have what is called in halacha achshaveh. I'm not considering it food, and therefore such a thing should be allowed.